Hello everyone, it's Ate Maylene again of Life Simplified and welcome to another episode of Financial Friday. And for those of you who are new in this channel, welcome again. And for those who have already subscribed to my channel, welcome back. Here in this channel, we talk about minimalism, homemaking, and financial education. I upload videos in this channel twice a week. Every Mondays or Tuesdays, I upload videos about tidying up and minimalism. And on Fridays, I upload videos about financial education. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe and like button and share this video as well para marami tayong matulungan ng mga kababayan, okay? And today we are going to talk about two topics. One would be about how you can pay off your mortgage faster, and the other one is on how you can avoid paying the prepayment penalty. So stay tuned. So the first way for you to pay off your mortgage faster is to switch your mortgage payment from monthly to accelerated weekly or accelerated bi-weekly. Now, just make sure po that when you are asking your bank to change your payment frequency, make sure you mention the word accelerated. Because when I used to work as a mortgage specialist, I played around the system of how you can save up money when you're switching your payment frequency to monthly to either bi-weekly or accelerated bi-weekly. I noticed that if you switch your mortgage payment into just regular bi-weekly, it really didn't change. Walang pagkakaiba. So the same din yung amount ng principal payment na binigay mo at the end of the term. However, if I choose the accelerated bi-weekly payment, the clients are able to save up to 5,000 for the whole term of the mortgage, right? So make sure po that you mention the accelerated to make sure that you are really making the right decision of paying more towards the principal of your mortgage, okay? And just a side note also that, so let's say ang schedule ng payment ninyo for your mortgage is every 20th of the month, right? Now, any payment that you are making outside of that schedule will automatically be applied towards the principal. So the second way for you to pay off your mortgage faster is to double your payment every month. You have the option to double your payment. So let's say your mortgage payment is 1,150 and you got your tax refund. Instead of just wasting that money or using that money in other things, right? Might as well put that in your mortgage without having to pay any penalty, okay? Now, the third way for you to pay off your mortgage faster is to pay a lump sum amount at the end of the year. Now, every year, you are allowed to pay either 10, 15, or 20% towards your mortgage as a lump sum. Now, depende yan sa products. So, always make sure to check with your bank how much is your prepayment allowance, what is the percentage, and they should be able to guide you and then make sure that you are within that limit. Otherwise po, meron kayong babayarang penalty. So the fourth way for you to pay off your mortgage faster is to pay a big lump sum amount by the end of the term or upon the renewal period of your mortgage. Okay, so let's say meron kayong 50,000 extra and ang limit nyo lang is 30,000. Bayad nyo yung 30,000, the remaining 20,000, just keep it, put it in a GIC or anything that will yield a good amount of interest rate, and then by the time your mortgage is up for renewal, you can pull out that money and then put it towards your mortgage without having to pay any penalty, okay? So those are the different options wherein you can pay off your mortgage faster. Now, another thing that I would like to discuss is how you can avoid paying those prepayment penalties. So let's say for example, kakabili nyo lang ng bahay. Now, you decided that you want to move to, let's say, here in Calgary, right? And if you're going to break your mortgage, you are all aware that you have to pay a prepayment penalty. Now, there are different ways for you to get around that. The first way is for you to port your mortgage. Now, you have to check with your lenders because not all mortgage are portable. So, make sure that the mortgage that you got gives you the option to port it. What it means is you are going to port the term of the mortgage to the different mortgage. But just make sure po na when you are porting your mortgage, it has to be more than what is your current mortgage balance. So let's say for example, ang balance mo is 230,000. And then bibili ka ng bahay, let's say dito sa Calgary, bebenta mo yung bahay mo dyan sa Regina, right? Just make sure that the mortgage that you're getting here in Calgary will be more than 230,000. Otherwise, if it's less than 230,000 or you're planning to downsize, then portability is not an option that you can take advantage. Okay? So normally, the banks give you about 100 days, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but 100 days for you to find a home and get a mortgage on your new property as long as the other property is already sold, okay? So you cannot port a mortgage unless the other property has already been sold or disposed, okay? Now, the second way for you to avoid prepayment penalty is to offer mortgage assumptions to your buyer. So let's say halimbawa, ako binibenta ko yung bahay ko and then someone came to and is interested in buying a home. That seller or that buyer can actually assume my mortgage. Meaning, whatever existing mortgage that I have will just be assumed by that buyer. Now, I know there's already quite a few changes in terms of the policy with assumptions. So, always check with your banking institution what is their current policy when it comes to assumptions of mortgage. But that is also another option for you to think about and do your research on, okay? And the last way for you to avoid a prepayment penalty is to opt for an open mortgage. So let's say, for example, you have already gotten your mortgage, right? Now, in the next 5 years or after your renewal is up, and you think that in those years you have the tendency of either downsizing or maybe moving to a different province, you can opt for an open mortgage, meaning wala kayong commitment. Anytime you can always transfer or sell your property without having to pay any prepayment penalty. Okay, so I hope that those helped. If you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your financial institution or any mortgage specialist in your area. I can also try to answer the questions, but feel free to message me as well. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Para po dun sa mga bago dito sa Canada or those of you who are new immigrants here in Canada, the next video will be for you. I will be discussing the differences between bank accounts and what are the types of bank accounts that I recommend every immigrant should have upon arriving in Canada. Okay, so thank you so much once again for tuning in. Again, this is Ate Maylene of Life Simplified. I will see you on my next video. Stay safe and healthy. God bless everyone. And enjoy your summer and have fun. Bye!